Hello everyone, today's video I'm filming in my studio, but it's not perfume related. It's regarding the current situation in Ukraine, so just in case you're not interested in it, just skip it. But I sincerely hope that you care about what's happening in Ukraine, because Russian terrorism, this is how I can call this war that they started 4 days ago against Ukraine, and it is still standing. Oh my goodness, no one expected this kind of bravery and courage from Ukrainian people to really stand in the entire country, although it has been bombing for 4 days. And today even my grandma heard sirens, and she's an old lady. There is no bunker next to her house and she needs to hide in the bathroom, and my heart is just breaking into pieces that I can't help, that I can't drive there and just get her out of the country. And it's heartbreaking, it's horrible, it's absolutely not normal, and I don't understand why we need to, I don't know, just get all of this because of some absolutely crazy, out of his mind Putin that sits somewhere hiding, absolutely panicking, not knowing what to do, and being so angry that Ukraine is actually winning this war with help of the West, of so many countries, that I'm so glad finally realized that we don't want that aggressive maniac from Russia to tell us what to do. And what our Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky is doing is fantastic. Now Ukrainians, everyone is so proud of him, and I couldn't be happier, because ever since my childhood I almost had a crush on him, because he was this comedian, right? And he's extremely charismatic, so he has been into the show business and very successfully. And you know, after the 2014, when Putin and Russia occupied Crimea and Lugansk and Donetsk, they openly said that they are against it. They stopped their, you know, shows in Russia and stuff like this. So I really respected him for that. And once he put his person onto the president's, you know, like when you can actually vote for him, I was like, cool, because you know, all politicals in Ukraine used to be these matryoshkas from Russia, and that's why we've been in such an ass for I don't know how many years, since the Soviet Union basically, which was like such a disaster, not only for the world but for Ukraine in particular, because the crime that has been done through especially Stalin's regime is what formed Ukrainian tragedy, I would say, because, well, that's another story. What I can tell you is that when he was elected, and with like a huge difference between the numbers, I was really glad about it. But so many people have been criticizing him for these, I don't know how many years, 3 or 4 years he has been a president. And now when, you know, they attacked us, the Russians came and started bombing Kiev, because #1 goal was to, you know, change the government so it would be Russian again, so they can actually dictate us what to do. And Ukrainians were like, wait a minute, no, we are here, we are free, we live in democracy, and we don't need you, who actually attacked us 8 years ago. And they've been standing, and Zelensky was standing with them, and after one day of war, when they couldn't take Kiev, they started to flip out, and actually Americans suggested him to evacuate him and his family, and he was like, no, I need support, I need a military equipment, and I don't want to run away from my country. And at the moment, I mean, like, the entire country is getting bombed, and people, normal people, go out in little towns and just stand in the middle of the road so these Russian tanks can't go further. And this is absolutely out of this world. And I really hope that everything will end soon for the best for all of us, because Putin is so desperate at the moment and so pathetic that he is I don't know, trying all things out. And even this is actually a very dangerous thing, but I hope that nothing will happen, that this is just a, you know, bluff or something, because well, today he started to threat with the nuclear weapon, and he has it. And the problem is that above Kiev there is Chernobyl, right? That was our nuclear station, and they have a possibility. But I really hope that Americans are smarter and stronger than these absolutely how should I say, zombie Russians, that they will, yeah, not let it happen, basically. And I really hope that Russian oligarchs, these millionaires, that they will stop Putin first, even before Americans will do it, because you guys, there are a lot of them in Russia. And the thing is, because of the current sanctions, is this the right word? I probably mispronounced it, but I hope you know that they were cancelled from SWIFT and many other things. They can't fly anywhere because everyone banned you know, Russian air companies and many other things. So ruble now is like, I don't know, 11 cents. So maybe I should actually buy some perfume oils from Russian suppliers. Actually, I'm really thinking about this, and I probably wouldn't do this, but man, I could get a lot of oils basically for, like, I don't know, just a half of the price I would normally pay. And this is what are gonna happen to them. That's for a reason, because if they went on the streets and protested like the whole world did, and I'm so thankful to all of your countries, guys. I know that you've been supporting me, sending me love messages. I'm so sorry that I couldn't answer all of them, because I've been basically how should I say, like, awake for the last couple of 4 days. I wasn't sleeping much. I had like 3-4 hours of sleep each night, and I had nightmares for obvious reasons, and I went to bed really late every night listening to the news. I'm constantly on my phone. My battery has never died quicker than these days, and I'm phoning with my family, with my friends from Dnieper. I have several panic attacks, guys. I can't stand it. Sometimes it's just like I can't be strong all the time, and I'm reading the news, I'm spreading the news. And thank you so much for all of my fellow creators from the fragrance community for actually bringing awareness to this. I've been addressing, you know, this horrible terrorism from the Russian side that's happening in the whole Ukraine. Yeah, please repost my post from Instagram. If you don't follow me there, please do. The link is going to be below. And if you want to support Ukrainian volunteers, you guys, people, every single person is doing something there. And the way how they cooperate, how they bond, how they unite, how they fight for freedom and their rights and just want to live in their country. They didn't start it. In Russia, they're zombied from all the propaganda. If you only understood Russian language and what are they literally sorry, I have no words for what they are saying out loud. It's unbelievable, you know, and people believe them. I mean, like, so many countries are supporting Ukraine. Normal people are going on the streets, sometimes like 3 different demos in the same city, and there was silence in Russian because you know why? You won't believe it, but they get punishment, like they need to pay a lot of money if they say something against their government. What a poor nation that is. And I mean, like, half of it doesn't even want to say something against Putin because they love their Tsar. But the millionaires don't, because Russian economics, basically, it's turning into ash slowly. And yes, very soon they can't even pay their bills or anything with a credit card, because yes, this is the result, and this is what you deserve if you attack your neighbor countries for nothing because Putin wants to be president forever. So I don't know if Russians will actually go out anytime soon because they are so coward, right? This is a new word I learned. But yeah, we'll see. I'm just sincerely so thankful for all the support of you. I know I'm not like a very, how should I say, like big influencer here, but I have my community of people, and I really needed to talk about this because the whole world is talking about this. And honestly, you guys donated, and I am very, very happy, although I'm also a little bit angry and disappointed because I couldn't make the bank transfer till this day. I've been trying, but in the bank they told me the IBAN is not working because Ukraine is not in the EU and I need a special kind of form. But you know what, I was like, okay, so many people have been telling me, but you understand, your army is nothing against Russian. Oh, you understand that the world won't help you because it's Russia. Oh, you understand, the IBAN is not working because Ukraine is not in the EU. You understand what Ukraine is doing now? I'm sorry, but I don't know which other country could actually win over Russians, because this is what we are doing at the moment, because we are Ukrainians, because we really, really, really want to be Ukrainians and not just like some kind of Russian part of the country that has nothing to say because it's afraid. And this is not about Ukrainian people, okay? So I'm sorry that I'm so emotional. It's just like a very emotional stage for me of my life, and I sincerely hope that the forum will come tomorrow and I can finally transfer the money. But the good thing is actually that it's still on my bank account, so if you want to add something from you, doesn't matter how much, because the more people will donate, the better it's going to be in the end, because on our own, we are just drops, and together we are a whole ocean. So I really, really hope and wish Ukrainian army, Ukrainian volunteers, Ukrainian civil people strength and yes, just like support, basically. This is what they need. And I hope that Russians will awake or millionaires will do something with this crazy, absolutely, I don't know, sick, better word would be sick Putin, who deserves international, how do you say it, court judging process in Hague, because, well, you know, he is bombing the entire country, just like, because he wanted, because he doesn't like Ukrainians, because he doesn't like that Ukrainians want to be Ukrainians and not, I don't know, slaves. So the only thing that bugs me and bothers me, and I don't know what I can do, I am constantly tagging NATO to shelter the sky over Ukraine, because, guys, people actually live underground these days. There are children born underground. Can you imagine that in 2022? Children born underground. Just think about this. There are women who bring their children to life under the ground. And if this is not the absolute violation of human rights, I don't know what is. So with that being said, I just wanted to let you know all of this. Please follow me on Instagram. If you have an Instagram, please share my stories. Please just talk to your friends, family, people who surround you, so they understand what is happening in the world. And with this nuclear threat, I mean, like, that's like a clear sign that he really needs to go somewhere. Okay, so that was all from me. I'm sorry that I had no perfume talk for you today. And actually, not only I'm not in the mood to talk about perfumes these days, but also I don't wear any because I don't want my favorite fragrances to be associated with this horrible time. But maybe I will film something for you soon. I can't promise you anything these days. If the situation will get better, if it's gonna be more peace in Ukraine and my heart will calm down, then I can actually open the packages that I've received, maybe go to the shop and smell something, maybe even buy a perfume. But these days I just can't spend money on myself. I want to give it to Ukraine. I want to help people in need, because if you follow the news, if you follow basically this horrible terrorism and Russian aggression, then you probably understand what I mean. So yeah, I also made like a huge decision for me, and I wanted to address it in this video, though probably it doesn't matter for you, but I just wanted that you know that I have a second channel and it was in Russian, because that is also my mother language. But of course, Ukrainian is my mother language. However, because I spoke Russian in my family and between friends, and when I moved to Germany, I absolutely stopped using my Ukrainian because I couldn't talk on it to anyone. And I stopped, I forgot a lot of words. And because I got involved into Polish community so intensely, and Polish is an interesting Slavic language because it is similar to Ukraine with the pronunciation. However, it has a lot of very similar words to Russian, so it was very easy for me to learn it. I'm not perfect at it, however, I speak it fluently. And because of that, now when I talk in Ukrainian, I kind of mix it with Polish, and it's no good. So because of everything that's happening, I decided to make a change and actually talk on my second channel in Ukrainian. And I know that my subscribers will go down, so just go ahead and subscribe to that channel, so I won't be that depressed that all of a sudden I have almost no subscribers, because the majority, I guess, is from Russia, or at least Russian-speaking countries. But that's very important to me, because I've been always true to myself my entire life. I've never been friends with people who I didn't like. I've never done things I felt were wrong. So now it feels wrong. I've always identified myself with Ukraine. And it was just very comfortable for me to talk in Russian, let's face it. But now it's not anymore. And I actually watch YouTube only in English or in Ukrainian. I watch zero Russian content. I just don't like it. I can't watch it. And I want to be a part of this Ukrainian community on YouTube that is growing super fast, just like Ukrainian nation is evolutioning right now. So yeah, I have high hopes for the future, you guys. Stay positive. It was a very tough day for me, so make sure to like this video, to subscribe to my channel, drop me a comment below, and stay tuned for future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your lovely comments, for your prayers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And glory to Ukraine. Slava Ukraini, Героям слава. Bye bye, guys.